So you guys seem to absolutely love the previous lightsaber build video that I did, and so today I've actually got another handful of sabers for you guys that I've designed, as well as showing you how exactly to make them. If you guys enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe for more. I'm definitely going to be making a hell of a lot more lightsaber build videos, and feel free to leave some recommendations, whether it's exact parts to use or even just like a certain character I should base it on, a certain style of lightsaber, and I can definitely give some of yours a try, because there are essentially unlimited different variations of lightsabers to make in Jedi Survivor. But without wasting any time, let's jump right into some more custom lightsaber designs. So first up, we've actually got a lightsaber that is inspired by my good friend, the Twisted Jedi. Now, I was watching some videos on lightsaber builds just the other day after I put the first video up, just to get a few little bits of inspiration for this video. And Twisted had put out a video and he actually created a lightsaber that was based on my channel colors. So I thought I would return the favor and actually make one for Twisted. So this one is the Twisted Jedi Special. I think he will absolutely love this. He loves his red and black. Be sure to go and sub to Twisted. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Been doing a few videos like these as well, going over some cool lightsaber designs. But without wasting any time, let's get us stuck into the components for this one. We'll need the persistence emitter, the gyrotopal vents, the diligence switch, the diligence grip, and the harmony pommel. The other side will once again go with the diligence grip, the hunter switch, the persistence emitter, and then the patience pommel. For the materials, the primary color is the imperial plastoid black, the secondary is the plastoid red in the same category, and then the accent and the grip are both the imperial black, so it's pretty much all black except for the red secondary. And obviously we've got to keep that in pristine condition. So this is definitely an awesome lightsaber. I think it looks great in all of the 5 different stances, and hopefully my man Twisted enjoys this one. Now, this next lightsaber is pretty much just based off of like a prequel era Jedi lightsaber. It's not really based on anyone's in particular, but it's kind of just using those same sort of metals that they pretty much all seem to have in the prequels, the sort of silver and black and that kind of bronze color with it. So I do actually really like the way this one looks. I think it looks really good with the dual wield as well, and then obviously with the double blade having the sort of symmetrical look to it as well. I think it looks really good. So the parts you'll need for this one is the temperance emitter, the hunter vents, the patience switch, the hermit grip, and then the temperance pommel. And then on the other side, you want the hermit grip, once again, the persistence switch, the temperance emitter, and then the rebel hero pommel. Moving on to the materials, the sort of silver color we've got there is the light metal, and it is the stainless durasteel. For the secondary, I've actually got the same one, but instead of going stainless durasteel, I've actually gone the metal alloy. It just kind of gives it a slight different touch of gray there, or silver, I guess. The accent, I've gone with osmiridium, which is that kind of bronze color. There are some other bronzes you guys can try as well, but I personally think this one is the best looking. And then obviously for the grip, we have got the plastoid black there as well. And for the condition, I've gone with pristine, but it does look pretty good no matter which condition you guys have got it in. Now, this next one is definitely a little bit unique, and this one is actually a Ravis lightsaber. Now, I'm pretty much basing this off if Ravis used a lightsaber, what would he use? Obviously, this one matches the color scheme of his actual armor and stuff like that, and it obviously looks pretty big and beefy and badass, pretty much just the same that Ravis actually looks. He's obviously a big boy, and so I definitely feel like this is something that Ravis would use if he were to obviously use a lightsaber, which I think would have been pretty cool to see actually, but obviously that is not the case. Now, in terms of the components you'll need for this one, you'll want the Edgehawk emitter, the Hermit vents, the Seer Junda switch, the Duelist grip, the Centauri Kree pommel, the Duelist grip again on the other side, the assembly switch, the Justice emitter, and then the Duelist pommel. In terms of the materials, the primary color is in the unique metal tab, and it is the osmiridium. The secondary, we've just got the chromium, which is in the first tab. The accent is the exact same one as well. And then as for the grip, I've actually gone with the Kashyyyk light blush. This is that kind of red tone you can see there, which is obviously very prominent on Ravis's armor. And then as for the condition, I've got it at well kept, but honestly, it looks pretty cool, and it even arguably looks cooler and more suited to Ravis as it is more worn out. So definitely have a play around with that as well. Now, in the previous lightsaber build video, you guys seem to absolutely love the kind of like Wookie design that I made in that one. I had a heap of fun making it, and so I've actually gone and made another sort of natural lightsaber build here. This one is definitely a little bit more making use of that metal there, so it's not really quite as natural as the first one, I guess you would say, but I'm still a very big fan of this. I honestly think the natural looking lightsabers are easily my favorite to make. So if you guys have any more requests for these type of lightsabers that are using like wood and that sort of greeny type color and stuff like that, be sure to send some recommendations in the comment section. But as for this build, these are the parts you're going to need to make this lightsaber. You want to use the patience emitter, you want to use the Eno Cordova vents, the Eno Cordova switch, the scrapyard grip, the duelist pommel, and then on the other side you want to use the harmony grip, the Hunter switch, the Harmony emitter, and then the Serenity pommel. As for the materials, the primary metal is just essentially the first metal that you unlock, the metal alloy. The secondary then got that grill wood again, and as I did with the previous Saber build too, I've turned the polish down to 0 just to make it look a little bit more realistic, I guess. The accent, we've then gone with the Kashyyyk Laurel Green again. I've actually turned the polish down on this one, but obviously because there is a lot of metal on this, could actually turn it up, it still looks fine, but I personally think it looks a little bit nicer when it's like a matte sort of paint color. For the grip, we've then gone back with that grill wood, once again turning the polish down. And then for the condition, I've gone with well kept. So this is definitely one of my favorite lightsaber designs in this video. Once again, I think the wooden ones are always going to be very, very fun to make. So like I said, if you have any more recommendations or anything you'd like me to try, then be sure to leave them down in the comment section. Now, lastly, we've got another sort of High Republic style lightsaber here. It's a little bit different than the first one in the previous video, but it is still a very classy looking lightsaber nonetheless. And I think it looks really good no matter which stance you're actually using it in. It's not quite symmetrical either. It has some symmetrical elements, but not all of them are symmetrical. So I'm a big fan of this one. Here are the components you're going to need. So you want the Patience emitter, you want the Gyro-Tapal vents, you want the Eno Cordova switch, Persistence grip, the Eno Cordova pommel, and then on the other side, once again, the Persistence grip, the Serenity switch, the Eno Cordova emitter, and then the Santari Kree pommel. All the materials, we have the Electrum plated as the primary. For the secondary, we have the Plastoid white. For the accent, we have the Plastoid black. And then for the grip, the same thing there, the Plastoid black as well. And as for the condition, obviously this one is definitely best when you leave it in a pristine condition. So that is it for another 5 custom lightsaber designs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these, and hopefully they can inspire some of your own lightsaber builds, whether you use exactly the ones that I showed or even just your own spin on these versions. As always, like I said, leave some recommendations down below for stuff that I should try. I may even just dedicate a whole one of these videos to pretty much creating viewers' lightsabers. So leave your own down in the comment section. And on top of that, I do also actually have some mod content on the way later this week. There are some awesome mods already starting to come out for Jedi Survivor, so keep your eyes peeled for those. But with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you always.